Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there. Look out, wait! This one's slippery!
Well, that was involved. All right.
Look out! Far enough!
I can't see. The whole town is messed up. Hopefully my audio is audible. What you doing back there, Sarah? That's what you were doing back there.
Bright Falls was a very, very challenging location to really develop, to get all the paths and all the branches of the journey to feel natural. The town was designed and built quite a bit earlier than we actually settled upon the final storyline twists and the specifics what actually happened there. This meant we had a lot of problem solving to do when we actually got to decide where Alan Wake and Sarah go to. For example, this branch, this harbor side building that you're now just been going past, was something we incorporated very late in the process when we noticed that having the whole harbor street available for combat just didn't work that well as we expected for combat, pacing and technology.
Wow, this guy's a little bit tougher than I remember. Do I have anything? Oh. Great use of light in this game. And darkness. Let me guess, we're going to be attacked again.
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
It's an ambush.
I'll hold them off. Why don't I get a shotgun? Okay.
Let's go, Wake. Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already
Uh-huh.
got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
All right.
Gotcha.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again. But meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer. The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Huh. Somehow I don't think I'm in the right area. Oh, there we go. Whoa, yeah. Give me that lantern. Now I got some serious light power. Oh boy. That's it. Okay.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
You can make it, Barry.
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
All right. Aha, I've actually got a watcher or two. I'm just trying out the YouTube gaming and trying to get my audio right, so... All right.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff!
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wade. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
I want that thermos. You gotta collect every thermos you find.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
All right.
I don't see Barry.
Look! Wake! Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Somehow I don't remember the helicopter ride in this thing. Maybe I never get there.
Even though for a town Bright Falls is quite small, as a gameplay location it is huge. There are many buildings and many of them have interiors or had them at some point when earlier story revisions so required. As many large gameplay locations, it has been through countless of revisions and iterations. And unfortunately not all the cool stuff that there once was survived. If you think about that simply in terms of time lost making something that eventually didn't make it in the game, well, it's simply a lot of wasted hours. But actually, all those changes simply served to make it richer and more varied. It's the same way that real towns actually acquire their appearance. You could say that the process has actually given it a small history of its own.
There's more? Okay.
Fatty acids are good for your heart.
Aha! Whoops. Wrong one. Oh well. There's so much.
It's open. Let's go, Wake.
There's so much dialogue in this game. It's hard to not cover it up.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
I've got to make it through the
We're almost
church.
there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Shotgun. All right. Oh, this place is spooky.
You have the right to island.
Right there.
Identical cowboys. Must have been twins. All right. Where are we going? Aha. Oh.
Did you call 911?
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Good job, Barry.
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Here we go. Shotgun ammo, but no shotgun.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
The fire station on the hillside was actually fairly late arrival to the city, the last building that was built. When we settled upon the how the journey ends with the helicopter, when we found a good location for the helicopter, it basically meant that we need to find an iconic building to go with it. The hillside was the best spot for the helipad, and when that was decided, everything kind of like locked into place. The fire station looked great, and the fire station yard just kind of like worked perfectly for the fight layout.
The outside scenes in this game also look fantastic, just very realistic. Even though it's 5 years old, it still looks good.
You're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs.
Aha!
Gonna get used to this.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
And I bet I'll be attacked.
I want to get out of here.
What are the chances? Ah. I knew there'd be a shotgun somewhere. And a thermos. I think there's 250 thermoses in this game. At least 100. I'm gonna be throwing a lot of flashbangs. I forget that shotgun is not a distance weapon. Whoa. Gotcha. Can I get in yet? Nope.
Wait! We're leaving! Get a move on! Wait, you better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
He managed to fall out of the helicopter.
Wait, we're gonna have to shake these things. Meet up at the plant.
All right. Whoops. That's great.
This warehouse is filled with gas bottles. They can be used to dispose enemies without using the flashlight at all. Just shoot the bottles so that they explode. But be careful that you don't get hurt by yourself. The same thing applies to the transformer yard which comes after the warehouse. They can use booster bullets to force enemies into electric cables.
Huh. Okay. This game can really give you the creeps if you're not paying attention. Very atmospheric. Okay. Ah, radio show.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
This group actually did the music for the Old Gods in this game, so that's the in-joke. Oh, come on. Gotta be a thermos here somewhere.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Aha! A way across. Oh good, a cache. Cache? I don't know. Aha. He's so happy. Hit the wrong button. Well, I'm not going that way. Isn't that rather dangerous to have at a power plant? Getting some strategy. I think OSHA needs to visit this place. Ah, thermos. I live for the thermoses. Ag. Thermos. Huh. Aha. How do I get this thing down here? Oh, there we go. If you're watching, I'm just trying out YouTube gaming, trying to get my equipment all in order. So I'm just playing an old favorite, Alan Wake.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark.
Go to the light, Alan Wake.
This area is all about electricity. We're actually in a huge dam complex right now. What we're seeing across the river is the power station. The actual dam is higher up in the mountains, and right now we are in the transformer yard area. Pacific Northwest is filled with places like these power stations, and we just had to have one in the game.
Yeah, and since you do need power to keep the lights on, it's kind of fitting that this is actually a very important part of the story.
Yeah. But it's a little odd, don't you think, for an old lady like Weaver to just manage this whole complex by herself?
Oh, hell no. You know, that's how they roll in Bright Falls. But it doesn't hurt that it's also a visually stunning location.
Yeah, you can really see far from the top, and that's an excellent opportunity for us to flex the engine and show what it can do.
I love the weather effects here. What happened? Bird attacks are the worst. Not a very well designed bridge if it sparks like that. Ah, cheap. I ended up where I started from. Okay. Thermos? Ah. Waiting for the bridge.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
Why did you land and pick me up? Okay. I love the slow-mo hits. Ow! I can tell I'm getting near the end. Everything's getting more difficult. Okay. There we go. Anybody home?
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Cynthia Weaver. Nice.
Hold it right there! Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
All right.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
We won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route. A lit route. Cool water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
All right.
Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Okay.
Another example of gameplay growing from fairly small designs was this journey to cut the power to transform a yard. We had just a bare minimum bonus version in place for a while, where it goes outside the power plant, flicks a switch, done. But obviously, after a few months of iterating, trying all the cool things, we noticed that, well, of course it works better when we have this combat, build-up, and the fairly simple, but hopefully enjoyable puzzle in the end.
Kill switch. Looking for a kill switch. Aha.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh, another puzzle.
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Aha. Okay, I need to get all 3. Oh boy. I am some sort of genius, I guess. These puzzles aren't too hard. What's rule number 1? Huh. Ah, cans.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead.
Ah!
Water pipe passage should now be
I didn't know I was on the thing.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Okay. Timing is everything.
Take care of your tools.
Oh no, Rusty's back. Gotta go for those headshots. Okay. Now what do you have for me, Cynthia?
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried.
Aha!
But you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my game, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, in television, beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man.
Could you do that a little faster?
The light, the darkness, stays with you. Leaves us stay. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! Sweet love!
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend!
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Cynthia Weaver, like Wake, has been touched by the dark presence, and like Wake, she sees things that other people can. She's the one who's been helping Wake, she's been leaving the supplies for him, she's been painting the weird messages on the walls, the ones that are revealed by light, and the thing is that nobody else can actually see them, only the people who have been touched like this. To everybody else it seems like she's just, painting with imaginary paint on the walls, but it is actually real. It's a kind of a mystical thing.
You said it.
Cynthia knows a lot about fighting the Taken and the Dark Presence, but she's really not a warrior. She's too crippled for that by her encounter with the strangeness that sort of permeates the area. When she refuses to follow Wake into the darkness and to rescue Barry, she's not being petulant about it, she's just physically unable to enter these areas of uncontrolled darkness. You'd have to drag her there, and if you did, she'd try to kill you. But
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Let's put that in perspective, because, she's guarding a secret she doesn't really understand anything about, because a man on her TV screen told her that she has to, and she never really had any choice about it. So, it's not easy for her either, but, all things considered, I think she does okay.
All right, 4 flocks. love the heavy-duty lanterns. The flashlight takes forever, it seems. This is getting a little ridiculous.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Barry! Barry!
No, you don't. Right there.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Did something just move?
I'm blind.
To make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. This is a bad idea. I know we're gonna regret this. Ooh, I should have kept that gym membership.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Okay.
You can't beat a good fight.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Was that it?
Are we safe? Wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Oh, sweet moon of light.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
I thought you were going to take care of that.
They're coming! We have to hold on!
Oh no! Oh
Just hold on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go! Ow.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Okay.
Jeez, I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Yeah, and leave me out here. Thanks. Aha.
Hey, what's going on? Get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please, be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
You gotta be kidding me. Down, boy.
All right. I think I know where I'm going. The old tilted chain link fence trick. You can't go backwards.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
A shoebox. I'm a little bit stuck. And that's why. The end is coming very soon. Maybe another 20 minutes. Or 10, who knows.
The tornado is one of the few enemies that has stayed pretty much the same throughout the whole project. Of course, it's not a real tornado, but a manifestation of the dark presence. One of the challenges was to create a look for it that the player really wants to turn away and run. We spent plenty of time designing the visual looks and audio so that this is conveyed in the best possible way.
Booyah!
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Whoa. Oh, Alan, good job. You made it, barely. So close. Huh? That looks like it doesn't have a solution. Aha! Made another one. That was a little heart pounding.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and All the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch.
The clicker.
And flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Okay. I think this is a good time for me to sign off for a while. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. Yes, I know I'm still here.